cannot believe we are seeing an online tournament with Skibidi Toilet in it.
It will not be the first time. Not the first time I've seen it, and but in the end, right, you know, both of these players playing characters that have a lot of love put into them, right? As much of a meme as Skibidi Toilet is, the character is not something that they just slapsticked directly onto a Sandbert model.
That's very true, very true. And I think that's a good attestament to pretty much every character on here. It's very incredible to see just how much effort some developers put into these passion projects. Let's get into this first game. We're starting off on Tower of Heaven.
All right, starting things off Tower of Heaven, as we noted, you know, very normalized platform heights, very standard tri-plat here, but we can see that bluehax already going all the way in, getting a decent bit of damage onto the Skibidi Toilet.
I cannot focus with those voice lines. Now, I do believe Skibidi Toilet was made to play similarly to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Piranha Plant. So we may be seeing quite a bit of stage control, quite a bit of range, which a character like Krillin may find a little bit difficult to contest with.
Yeah, I mean, but right now what we're not seeing is a lot of that range. We're actually seeing much more of the full-on scrapping. The Destructo just not quite going to lead into a kill just yet. Up strong, not gonna do it here, but you can see bluehax just continually getting the charges off, continually getting the hits in, and it's working out well for them.
I'd say so. It does look like I'm still not here. Very unique tag, by the way. is struggling to find this kill. Their very long-range strongs do have quite a bit of end lag, so it does seem like bluehax is getting away with it scot-free.
Yeah, I mean, you can see right now from ImStillNotHere is that they're looking for these kill moves, they're looking for these kill opportunities, but they don't really have a way how to lead into them. It's just a matter of hoping and praying that an opportunity presents itself. The parry is going to be able to do just that, though, as bluehax still in the lead, still in control with the Krillin.
We might not see that for much longer, though, because it does seem like ImStillNotHere is putting up some kind of pressure with the projectiles.
Yeah,
but
the lead has essentially been completely neutered here, and ImStillNotHere very much putting up a fight. The up strong from bluehax still not going to be looking to kill just yet. We saw a lot of strongs coming in from them in the first stock, but right now, I'm not sure if these strongs will really be close to killing.
Yeah, I'd say so, but we do have a Destructo Disc. Oh, whiffed. And the spike, but whoa, what just happened? ImStillNotHere fumbles and dies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost certain that ImStillNotHere was looking for an edge cancel on that up B, but just barely missed out on that spacing. But bluehax was going to take that one straight to the bank as much as they can, and just barely dodging out on some of these kill moves. And once again, it's the same deal that we saw in that first stock, where the moment that either of these two players get over close to those kill percents, they're just kind of throwing out these moves, hoping for the best.
Sorry about that, guys. I will remove the overlay on the bottom because it was blocking the stocks. You are right.
Yeah, but either way, we are still continuing with this lead from bluehax, as they're just going to continue to land so many more of these hits. That projectile has been doing so much work for the Krillin. Yeah, whether it's a Ki Blast or a Destructo Disc, we can see that bluehax has been able to force a lot of these approaches from ImStillNotHere.
And I'd say, I do feel like ImStillNotHere is wanting to do the same, but the slow nature of the like the mini Skibidi is just giving bluehax too many opportunities to completely outmaneuver him.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just how things work out, right? The Skibidi Toilet's projectiles are so much more focused on, you know, punishing your opponent for being in that position, in a position that they don't want to be in. Meanwhile, you know, bluehax on the Krillin has been able to make use of the Ki Blast, make use of the Destructo Disc for not punishing your opponent for being in a space that they don't want to be in, but turning the space that they're currently in into a space that they don't want to be in, right? So in the end, it is going to be Krillin winning out the projectile war for forcing the approaches. So right now, the question is, does bluehax take that one straight to a victory? Jules Vale, the option selected for game number 2, a very neutral stage.
Let's get into it, yeah.
Mini Skibidis could totally be Minibidis. I'm sorry, I'm deranged. Anyway, game number 2, far from deranged, still very much standard play from both of these players. We are seeing the parries come on through earlier on, though, so I'm still not here. Gonna be able to get right back into the swing things, but bluehax just comboing them with the C-stick in the opponent's general direction is what I would be saying if it wasn't just aerial and aerial from the Skibidi Toilet.
Sorry, I was looking away. It does. I do realize that we still need to have the Vortex Gallery Online 2024 branding on the screens. Sorry about that.
I mean, that's what we're here doing. That's what we're here for. But right now, bluehax still looking to find a way past this complete onslaught of aerials from ImStillNotHere.
It does look like ImStillNotHere is in the lead, but it seems like they need just a little bit better positioning to make use of the stunning mini Skibidis. The Minibidis.
Yeah, I mean, what we are seeing here, though, is that because bluehax doesn't have the stock lead, doesn't have the percent lead, those drones are all of a sudden doing so much more work, right? As we were saying, as a projectile, it punishes your opponent for wanting to be in a position here, but now with the Destructo Disc, now with the Ki Blast on board, bluehax not quite going to be able to take the stock just yet. These strong attacks just aren't quite strong enough for Krillin in the raw.
Not necessarily being able to take advantage of that Destructo Disc either. I will say, this stage is definitely a bit more potent with these projectiles, as there isn't an upwards platform to maneuver away from them.
Yeah, not too much of the aerial platform usage, but bluehax could be in trouble here. The 4-strong not quite going to be able to connect, and ImStillNotHere all of a sudden not quite enjoying this position. Though,
I do feel like bluehax is managing to find some legwork here, as the percents have been evened out. It does seem like one good interaction may decide who is in the lead in this stock and who isn't going further into the game. And that parry might just be what ImStillNotHere needs.
Yeah, I mean, we can see ImStillNotHere just constantly racking up that percent and not quite going to be able to do it just yet. But either way, the Skibidi drone's just going to continue to avoid so much of this space and just make sure that bluehax doesn't have the ability to play it the way that they want. The Destructo Disc on deck, though.
That was I will say, these placements for the mini Skibidis have been very well placed, but bluehax takes the stock.
Yeah, speaking of well-placed F-Strong going to be paying out dividends for the Krillin here, but a down strong in response on that tech roll in from ImStillNotHere, keeping them very much still in the game. Right now, Ki Blast once again going to be able to force the approaches because bluehax does have that percent lead.
Well, you know what they say, the best kind of stage control is a well-placed F-Strong.
I mean, sometimes that's just how it works out, right? but right now it seems to be quite rough for the Skibidi toilet, as it's just a matter of getting back onto stage. The up B not going to get back on stage, but the Destructo Disc actually saves them. All of a sudden, bluehax in a lot of trouble.
But they find themselves, oh, not quietly missing the parry punish. Will bluehax be able to make up this large percent difference?
Yeah, I mean, the percent differential is still very much in bluehax's favor, but that one accidental save with that Destructo Disc is not doing them any favors here. ImStillNotHere very much in this set.
That's right. I do believe if that Destructo Disc hadn't saved that stock, it would have... That would have
been a kill. That would have been over.
Very unfortunate on bluehax's part, but, you know, shake it off. Go to game 3. We're going to Frozen Fortress.
Yeah, and now Frozen Fortress with all of those aerial platforms that we were talking about, right? The platforms that bluehax really like to make use of to get away from the Minibides, and just gonna try to stay away from all of that set play as much as possible, still making use of these key blasts, still making use of these tilts and aerials to do as much damage as possible. But ImStillNotHere eking out a very small percent lead, and the moment Skibidi Toilet has a percent lead, you can start to force some crazy approaches.
I'd say so. As we are seeing in this game, bluehax is at a very bad point in this stock, because it does seem like ImStillNotHere has very good knowledge of how to carry opponents with the Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, but 1 fair, 2 fair, 3 F-Strong, 4 fair, gonna be able to do it. And the 4-piece combo from the Skibidi Toilet working out so well for ImStillNotHere. It's like Christmas Day.
I still cannot take anything with the name Skibidi Toilet in it seriously.
I mean, that's how it works out sometimes, but if you're bluehax, you have to be taking this character seriously, because they are at a rough deficit, a full stock down, and still not really close to taking that first stock. As we've seen, the Krillin kind of struggles with fully taking the stocks as far as percents are concerned with all of these raw strongs.
That's a very good observation, as... Ooh, but the Destructo Disc would potentially lead into that stock, which is something it does appear that Krillin really needs. But as we see, it was kind of a late percent compared to some of the early kills Skibidi Toilet is able to get off.
Yeah, I mean, some of the time it really just is a matter of finding the combos, finding the strings that you do need for this matchup. But right now, bluehax is still struggling a little bit, as ImStillNotHere able to bring them all the way up to triple percents. But now, as we've seen in-game and in DBZ, the Krillin can very much put out the hurt.
Not quite enough to take that stock, and an unfortunate death right there, putting bluehax even further behind in this game. Just seems like
right now,
no matter what they do, Skibidi Toilet is living rent-free in their head.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to just be the brain rot coming on in, as the forward strong still not going to connect. bluehax just kind of hitting the C-stick in their opponent's general direction, hoping for the best here, and sometimes it does work out. But right now, ImStillNotHere does not have to approach, does not have to be the aggressor, but still manages to comply.
Pretty good observation there. I was about to say, it does seem like bluehax is pretty trigger happy, but I wonder, maybe they could be performed at a better time, better place.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but in the end, bluehax still going to be able to take that stock there. The Destructo Disc going to be able to land a cross-stage stun, but once again, the Minibides just constantly making it difficult to actually approach and follow up off of these Destructo Disc charges. right now, Ki Blast going to be able to give bluehax an opportunity to get right on in. Another opportunity for an F-Strong, but not quite going to follow up off stage. And another F-Strong. One kick didn't do it, so why not throw out a second? bluehax in game number 3. Best friends with the C-Stick and showing it off on stream.
That was a pretty nice comeback. That whole game, it did seem like ImStillNotHere was very much in the lead, but way to bring that back. Just with the, you know, a few flicks of the switch, it'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, just like that, as we see right here, bluehax not bowing down, just going to continue on in the bracket. But that will be it for our pools matches today. We are going to be moving over to top 64, where it is still going to be the same 2 commentators. So you're still stuck with us for a little bit longer, but we are going to be